Hi guys, it's me, Absolutely Raven, and I'm back again with another video. And we all know what today is, Wise Words Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. I am back with some great content, some tips to help you guys in the business world. I am by no means, let me start off by saying I'm an expert. I've been in business for X amount of days, if not almost a month now. But I'm still launching and everything is still processing. It actually takes a nice amount of time, depending on how you go about it and what your promotion is. But today I want to give you 9 good tips on starting your own business. So please stay tuned for this video. I promise I won't be long, but I am going to be detailed and I am going to help you guys out with some information you might know or you might not know, and it may be just as helpful. Okay, so thank you for joining me. And start off by saying this process is hard. It is stressful. It is time consuming. It takes a lot of dedication and focus and push to start your own business. But the pros of it is it's yours. That is like trumps everything. It's your business. Your own income. You're the boss. You're the CEO of everything, even though that falls on you, but that's a plus to me. Even if you have a legitimate job, this is something that you can hold on to and you have extra income, or you'll have something within your name to say you own. Everybody right now is starting to get into trying to find something to invest in and have their own business going, and that is a beautiful thing. But you have to know some good quality tips on starting your own business and maintaining a healthy flourishing business, because that's what's most important. You don't want to just throw anything together or have somebody else do it for you and you just go and reap the benefits and it's just be all about money, because then the longevity part is going to fade away and it's going to come off as though you're just in it for the money. And people are very aware, especially when you're black owned, so you're going to have people really watching you with bifocals, and they're looking for all type of reasons to say, oh, I'm not dealing with them, I'm not shopping with them, I'm not, no, see, this is why I don't mess with them. So we want to have a great, positive, beautiful outcome when we have business. Okay, so let me tell you, the first tip of starting your own business is know that you have to do research. Research. You have to know what you want to go into, be specifically sure about what you're going into and why are you going into this, and just research. Know what's the pros, the cons, how great, how's it doing right now with people. Like, let's use an example so you can understand what I mean. Okay, you want to sell hair, right? It's a lot of people selling hair. What makes you stand out from selling hair? Okay, and so in selling hair, how is the market going? How are people buying hair? Are they buying it often? Are they buying it occasionally? Will you get better sales if you promote a specific way? It's a whole bunch of stuff, so you want to research all of that. I can't go in, I can go in forever, but I won't do that. I'm just letting you know, research throughout the whole process. Even if you got it, research over that. Research more and more. So it's like, that's the part of the work. Like, real talk is research. and understanding that it's going to take time. Your time equals the value of the money that you're investing in yourself. So for instance, because I want to get into selling hair too, but I know I have to have a specific budget, and I have to know that I want to stay within that realm of that budget. But I'm not I want to be comfortable enough to, once I invest my money into that selling hair, uh, that I know I probably won't get my money exactly right away, because I'm going to have to reinvest so that I can get more things to make my product build better. Whereas other parts of inventory where I need to get the bags or the packaging or the labels or, promotion or marketing, I need more money into that. So you're not going to get your money right away. So you want to be sure that when you actually going into business, you're not looking for a big comeback on the profit side. So just know that. The next tip, this is number 2. All of that is number 1. But this is number 2. Who is your customer? Who will you be selling to? Who is your marketing? If I'm selling hair, of course I'm selling it primarily to women, but you have your various of people, but who's your consumer, and what do they like? What kind of consumer are you attracting with your business? Are you attracting middle-aged women? Are you attracting younger adults? Are you attracting teenagers? Are you attracting elderly or golden age women? So just understand who's your customer so that you can have a better understanding. So that's another part of research. Okay, that's gonna be like the thing through this, because research is everything when business. Like, sometimes you just got to take a break because you be researching all the time. But yes, research who your customer is so that you can know how you want to keep appealing to that particular customer. You want to be general in your, for instance, my color scheme will be pink. Oh, so I'm appealing to maybe young adults and teenage females, primarily. Okay. So now, if that's all I'm getting is younger girls, and so I want to keep appealing to them because those are my customers. Those are the people who paying me. But if I'm appealing to older women, I want to go in a more adult look and more gravitating them to come to me. Okay? Hopefully you get what I mean by that. But research. If anything else, research. Number 3, your wholesale inventory. That comes into play with what I said with number 1, which is with your budget. How much are you willing to invest? And this has to be like a concrete number that you know. Don't round it off. Don't give yourself a number and be like, oh, well, I need to put more money. No. Make sure after you've researched all that stuff, you know specifically what the amount you need to invest into your business and have the right amount of inventory you may need to start your business. For instance, I literally had to set myself up with $500 is what I need to invest. Now, I did not want to go over $500, but I'm pretty sure eventually throughout time I will go over $500. But initially, to start up and get started, I stayed within my realm. I'm not going to say what I went through and what I did, but I stayed within $500 and I got the ball rolling, and that's what's more important. And then there's always ways where you can go through cutting costs where you don't have to spend money on certain stuff, because it's a lot of apps and free website starter ups and all of that where you don't have to invest that much money in. You don't have to really shift all the weight off onto somebody else and paying people. You can if you have the money for it, but if you don't, it's always other options where you can go to Wix. You can go to Squarespace. You can go to Big Cartel to start your website. You can go to Canva to make your cards, and you can get it printed out through Vistaprint for $10. You get 500 cards. All that stuff is in reach, and affordable. But always find your foundation budget, what you want to spend, and let that be your flat rate, and you stick in that realm. Okay. Now, I'm reading what I wrote down here, but you need to know what you are selling, like understanding your product. So I'm going back to hair, but it's so many other things. Like let me tell you my business. Well, I am a new business owner of My Cup Turner Crafts. I am actually on Instagram with my store, which is called Craven Customs, where I sell custom-made personalized cups where you can sell for gifts. You can give as presents. You can have for yourself, to jazz up your cup, be the talk of this conversation at work, or through your family. It's just a great gift, and that's my passion. I love giving gifts. I love making baskets. I love creating. I love giving. So I just did a combination of both. I also love hair. I'm a variety of things, but this is my business. This is my baby, and I love to give, and I love to share and see the reaction of me doing for others. So that is my business. So you need to know why you're doing this. What is your goal selling this? What are you selling? Understanding why you're selling this and what it's for, because you want to always be ready, because one day you'll have somebody call or whatever, and you passing out your card or something, and you're talking to them and you're telling them like, yeah, I just sell cup. You can't just come at nobody, oh, I sell hair. Like, well, why? It's so many people out here who still have. So you want to say, my passion, I love, this is what I do. I've done hair for, or I love the look of what hair does for me and what it could do for you, how it looks. Whatever, you can take them lines. I'm giving them to you, but I'm just telling you, know what you're selling, understand your product, and definitely love what you do. And okay, so know what you're selling and know how you're coming across to your customers, because everybody's a potential customer when you speak to people. So you have to love what you do and know what you're selling, and you don't have any type of hesitation or give a off answer, because and you love what you do, so it can come right off the head of why you're doing this, and what are you selling, and why do you think I should buy your product. You understand? Yes. Okay. The next, well, I already talked to you guys about that, so skip 5. I already talked to you on 1 about setting your budget, knowing what your inventory is, making sure you have the necessities to sell, which if you're selling hair, you have hair on standby and the necessities to get that hair sold, and then you just keep going from there. So we already talked about that. So 6, your brand identity. What is it that makes your brand stand out? I'm adjusting my chair. Whew. Okay. What makes your hair stand out? If you have thousands of women, men, children, whoever selling hair, why is it that I should buy from you? What is it that you're giving me that's different? Whether it's a discount or it's a deal in the beginning, which you don't want to do all of that in the beginning anyway. You want to appeal to them. So you want to probably say, your hair is the best quality hair. It's straight from China or India, whatever. It flows in the wind. It lasts so long. The quality is out of the box, it's affordable or it's not or whatever. Okay, what makes your hair stand out? Or imaging, packaging may make your hair stand out. Consistency and uh, persistence, and once I order from you, you're like, I'm getting my hair on demand, like in the next couple of days. I'm not waiting weeks for hair and all that. That's that's why your hair stands out. Okay, so know what your brand identity is. Why uh, personally, I should shop with you, and what is it that appeals to me to make me continue to keep shopping with you, whether the packaging is something I like. Okay, you should have a great system. I say good, but you should have a great, excellent system set up for scammers, because those are people who will come into play, especially when you are. Unfortunately, it happens to a lot of people. I haven't had one yet. I don't want one, but if they come, I'm understanding and I'm ready. I'm not gonna get. I'm aware. Okay, so you need to be aware of scammers. You'll have customers coming and they might buy your product, and then later on they will say they didn't receive the product, they didn't like the quality of the product or whatever. And with us being like small entrepreneurs and small businesses, they'll be quicker to refund the money to the customer, and then you're out of product and you're out of your money. So and especially with what I do, it's a craft. So that means hours and time away that I spent, that a person can maybe use that to say whatever. So it's best to know a good system. A lot of people like to use like Facebook or Cash App, and nothing is 100% safe, but there are websites in place that will help assist better with you on your end. Yeah, so just beware of people who may be potential scammers. You can try to protect yourself. There are websites out there. It's a lot to where you get, exchange payment online, whereas Cash App is a good one, but at the same time, those type of apps protect the customer. They don't protect the business. So you rather research. Again, research those apps, and see which one is the best fit for you. I personally believe that PayPal, as well as Squarespace, and I think Wix or something, those are more protecting against you, and you can um, fight those claims. But there are other apps out there that you work with who will um, automatically give the customer their money back if they put in a claim saying that they didn't receive or they didn't like or whatever, that it was damaged or however they say um, your product was. So you need to research again those apps and make sure you pick the right one. 8, we want to make sure we have research and we pick the perfect vendor for whatever business you are going into and you need to get your product from. You want to make sure that it's fine quality. Okay, so find the perfect quality um, from your Pacific vendor. So you need to research where you would want your vendors to come from, which vendor you would like to use, that type of stuff. So research. You want to make sure that the products are affordable. Of course, you want to have it within a realm of where you can reuse it and sell it and make a profit, because that's like the most important thing, right? Is, well, no, it's not, but it is. I mean, if you're in business, you want to stay in business, you need a profit. So you want to have affordable products. And lastly, with finding your vendor, you want to find products that you can use for your companies. There's a lot of companies out here. There's a lot of people out here doing similar things to each other. You want to make sure that you're not in the realm of being potentially accused of stealing, or you're not supposed to sell those products, resell those products. So know that you can sell those products. So research, okay? Last but not least, but I'm doing it last because after, with all of this, in the midst of this, number 9, you need to have patience. Be patient with your business. Be patient with your sales. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your research, because it takes a lot. It is stressful, it is pressure, but it is rewarding in the end. So just have patience. I hope that I helped and I said some stuff that you didn't know, and maybe some stuff you did know and you liked it. So please take these in consideration when you're starting your business. Do your research. I'm done saying research, but research, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much. You are beautiful people, and I'll see you later, okay?